Is that the way we want to go? Let's go see what our missions are. We could also run... Nah, we need somebody to fill in the gap. We need a healer, and then we'll have them... We can have our low-level teams ranking up exclusively in the courtyard. That way, if people come down with the Crimson Curse, we have no qualms about firing them. What's going on over here in the code? We don't have a team that can go kill the Sodden crew anymore. We also don't really have a team that can go handle the inchoate flesh anymore, which sucks, because the Occultist Cauldron would be helpful. Still want me to kill that Miller, huh? Not for a Feather Crystal. What we got going on down in the Weald? Heavy Boots, not a fan. The Warrens? Nope. Ancestors Vintage is pretty good. Or rather, it's a thing. We could also just go into the courtyard. I mean, we're definitely not going to finish the courtyard. We could start making a dent in it, but if we want to get EXP for these guys, the courtyard is not the place to go, because they're not going to finish it. They won't actually get any EXP. Both of the rewards in the ruins are... I don't want to do a long mission for the Ancestors' Vintage. How does the Ancestors' Vintage work, chat? Question. So does somebody have to have that trinket equipped to get the benefit of the Ancestors' Vintage, or does the Ancestors' Vintage just work like categorically all the time? How does that one pan out? I'm a little confused on that. Like, if it works all the time, if it's like a party-wide buff, if it works for everybody back in a hamlet, then we should definitely go get it. If it only works for one person, it's less good. You got to equip it. So it's basically just like the rat, then. We have to equip it to have somebody get... I don't want to do a long veteran. Although a long veteran mission would be very good from an EXP standpoint. It might be enough to level us up.
Was that a sub?
Silk Monkey, thanks very much for the subscription. 7 months in a row. I demand my time back. I love all of you except for Poseidon. Nobody loves Poseidon. He's a monster. Well, I take that back. The hobos down at the Arby's love Poseidon. But mostly because of the, you know, back alley handies. Saw him last night giving a hand job to a hobo in the dumpster outside of an Arby's, and he was using horsey sauce as a lubricant. It was one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen. Let the gold stabbies rain, mate. Let's get some gold stabbies. Actually, protagonist, if you're rolling at the level 3, you also have access to the Imperialist Swine emote as well. Maybe drop a little of that Imperialist Swine on Silk Monkey, too. Show them what the benefits of the actual being Imperialist Swine. I do? Yeah, we have 3 emotes on the channel. There's Stabby, Golden Stabby, and Imperialist Swine. There you go. I think we should do this mission, but I think we should do it for the EXP. Let's not take Shmi Skywalker. We can keep her stress low. Let's instead take... Where's our other Vestal? We have a 3rd Vestal, do we not? Yeah, Padme. Okay, so you're out, Galen Urso. Also, we want to keep Galen Urso at rank 2 anyway. Let's take Padme. And let's go do... We can... I feel pretty strong about this mission. We got a little more stress than I'd like. And no, we don't really have any stress relief. Camping isn't really going to provide us stress relief either. Now that's some Imperialist Swineism going on in chat right there. We're here for the Nookie, Pete, the Nookie. A long mission has 2 camps in it, and we're going to get no benefit from either of those camps. Maybe we don't take the shield breaker. Is there somebody else we could fill in for instead of a shield breaker? Kind of no, actually. You know what? The hell with it. Let's try it. There we go. Alright. Some of this firewood's just going to be literal dead wood. We'll take 2 full stacks of food. Give me 4 shovels. Let's go with, we're in the Warrens, so let's go 2 anti-venoms, 2 bandages, 2 medicinal herbs, 1 key, 1 holy water, lots of torches. That feels good. Let's check our trinkets. Not that we really need to adjust anything. You're still good. You're still good. Also good. What should we give our Vestal here, I guess, is the question. There's no correct answer to the question because we have no trinkets that are especially useful for the Vestal. We have no healing trinkets still. None. We could give you a tough ring, except I don't like the fact that it gives you extra stress. If we had a stress mitigator to go with that, I might do it. Maybe just a dodge stone, not that it's exceptionally helpful, and then maybe like a speed stone to get us a little extra advantage on speed rolls. None of the rest of this stuff is in any way, shape, or form useful. Dark Bracer's not going to come in handy. We don't want you lowering your heal received. Especially not for 10 max HP. You don't have the Crimson Curse, so you don't need either of those things. The Mantra of Fasting is pointless. The Mantra of Fasting is interesting because we could give it to one of these guys. Neither of them are even to Craving, though, so they're not going to get up to the point where it's useful. Get some sports ball. The internet is a complicated place. Thanks very much for the bits. I appreciate it, chat. Let's get some... There we go. Get some golden stabbies. Get that Imperialist swine working, too. We have no trinkets that are useful to give this woman. Nothing. We have nothing that is helpful here. Literally nothing. Everything either lowers her speeds or lowers her dodge. Did Snoke have... Hold on a second. Snoke, did you have on my... Does Snoke have on a dodge stone, maybe? Go back for a second. Because if he does, we're going to take it off. Or Galen Urso, rather. He's got a speed... Oh, you know what? Yeah, the survival guide is actually what we want. Galen Urso's back here hoarding trinkets. You know, if it were wartime, Urso... Hoarding during wartime is a hangable offense. Let's make sure everybody's skills are rocked out. Actually, Porkins is going to need an upgrade. We've got some cash to fling around. Let's fling it around. Padme, we can get you an extra little weapon bump. Jen Urso, weapon for you too. Why not? I am going to miss Dash Rendar on this one. Oh, we can't take Dash Rendar on this mission, though. I just realized Dash Rendar is too low level. We can't take him. We need somebody to fill Dash Rendar's position. I'm not taking him on a long mission. He's good, but he ain't that good. Okay, so Dash Rendar, you're off the team. I suppose we could take Han Solo. You're so good, though. We could just fill in with Han Solo. You know what? Let's fill in with Han Solo. I'm actually shockingly okay with that. And then we give Han Solo the exact same gear. And then let's go back and check and make sure everybody's skills are top-notch. So Solo, are your skills top-notch? Your skills are top-notch. You know what? You don't have Wick and Slice, and I kind of don't want it. Porkins, skills all ranked up? Yes. Jen Urso, skills all ranked up? Yes. Padme, what about you? All ranked up? You're ranked up in the stuff we care about.
Holy shit pickles, was that a sub?
There's the sub notification. Tier 3 sub from Protagonist. 13 months in a row. I guess Streamlabs is running a little slow tonight since that, happened like 10 minutes ago. That's weird because you got hashtag first sub. You actually got your emotes and whatnot before Streamlabs picked up on the notification. That is very strange. Everybody's got their stuff. Let's get down into the Warrens then. I had already provisioned, though, and now I'm going to re-provision. That's a dick move. 3 full stacks of food is probably too much. 28 seems about right. I think we had 3 shovels. Basically 2 of everything else except for keys. 2 full stacks of torches with a couple in there for change. We got 2 people with the Crimson Curse. Let's bring at least 1 vial of blood. Feels good. Let's do it. It's because it took that long to end up in chat, not the Streamlabs notification. Well, Streamlabs triggers off. Oh, you're right. Streamlabs notification was... Oh, the Streamlabs notification just triggered, though.
To prosecute our war against
that delay's got to be on Twitch's end, then, I guess.
Squalid homes.
Scouting is going to be supremely helpful in a dungeon this large. Never mind, we got to explore 90% of rooms. Scouting is going to be basically pointless, other than we'll know when we're about to get into a fight. Okay, we can finally use holy water on this.
Glittering gold,
1,000 gold and 3 deeds. We need those deeds.
Paid for in blood.
Like, we desperately need those deeds. See in hell, bandages. I can't leave deeds. We need them. Probably our #1 most desired heirloom at the moment. Like, we need those more than we need anything else. We got some surprise working here. This is not going to go well for our enemies. A little upset that you didn't one-shot kill that man, though. I'm not going to lie. Hopefully our girl Padme can clean up the slack here. Let's get our retributive bonk working. Padme, I'm counting on you on this one, Amidala girl. You can't let me down. She did not let us down.
Maintain the offensive.
Okay. We were already marked. Joke's on you. Try retreat. Nobody touches Jen Urso. She's amazing. Unstoppable force. Let's throw a guard here and get Padme guarded up. I'm a little worried about that pig spear that comes out of the back rank that does just unspeakable levels of damage.
Ringing ears.
Oh, come on, Solo. You mucked it.
The end approaches.
Well, okay, well, the point-blank shot was pretty good. You gave him the Greedo treatment there at the end when it counted, I suppose. We're going to start throwing some AoE party heals just because we're looking to farm crits and maybe see if we can get a little extra stress reduction that way. How much blight you got on you? 4 damage per round for 2 rounds. Let's get stabbed in the heart, then. Go for the stress relief. Man, come on, you got to help me out with the stress relief there, girl. A little bit of bonk from Jack Porkins. See, you got to stop this pork-on-pork violence, though, Jack. That's all I'm saying. It's kind of not cool, actually. Stop pig-on-pig crime. Let's give this Swinotar a little bit of bleed. Mostly just because I want to do a little bit of dancing with this Captivate a bit. More AoE here. I think the lead male from Rogue One actually touched Jen Urso a little bit. Nobody touches Jen Urso. I don't care if you are the male lead from Rogue One. Nobody touches Jen Urso. See? She's untouchable. This guy, this pigman, is also dead.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Well...
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Okay, I'm going to throw this on the ground, and this is going to seem unconventional, but I'm going to go ahead and camp. I want the firewood gone. We need the room, and if we're going to have to do the nightmare ambush thing, we should try and do it early. Aw, shit. You don't have pep talk, though, Solo. God damn it. Well, Padme does. So we pep talk. No need to try and prevent nighttime ambush. Bonus protection, bonus damage. You know what? Bonus dodge, bonus crit is actually way better. Bonus accuracy, bonus speed is also very good. Give that to Han Solo. And then Han, you need to clean guns. We needed a... God damn it. We needed clean guns. Okay, also, while we're doing stuff, Han Solo, we want to change your skills a little bit. Which apparently we cannot do here. Why not? But I want to change Han Solo's skills, though. Armor piercing. Don't hate it. We can encourage Porkins. Praying is not really helpful. You know what? Encourage Jen Urso, because she's going to get more stress than you are. Can we do anything with one time? We cannot. Here we go. All right, chat. It's snake time. Let's make it happen. They're all stealthed.
The birthplace of dread.
Well, that actually kind of sucks.
As the firelight fades, ghastly memories.
All we're going to be able to do is effectively shuffle. We did not take the anti-stealth one either. This is actually very bad. We need to bolster. I'm gonna need that dodge, and you gotta start pounding heals on Jen Urso as fast as you can pound them. Okay, get the anti-venom in you. Do these guys ever come out of stealth? Okay, one of them is finally unstealthed, I guess. So we can attack one man. Fantastic. 2 men. Stealth lasts for 2 rounds. I really just, all we needed is some... How did you get fucking blighted again? All we really needed there... I think the stealth mechanic is actually kind of pointless. What we really need is just somebody with some AoE attacks would have solved most of our problems for us. We're going to start gutting these men. It'll be fine. The bonus dodge is also helping. Okay, you need to try and hit something that has not yet been hit. Man, if only that had been a critical. We might be able to finish it off with a retributive bonk. Or if we could get her... You know what? Guard Jen Urso and start getting some riposte off of that. Perfect!
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
That was fantastic work. We gotta go AoE heal here. We finally farmed the critical heal, just not where we need it. I had anti-venom, chat. I have anti-venom in my inventory. I also used it. Had it, used it.
Give them no quarter.
We're not going to be able to get out of this before we're subject to a complete and total fucking meltdown, though. We're going to have to take that at least one more time. We could maybe retributive bonk this dude. Get the kill. And then all we have to do is kill this snake before Jen Urso goes again? I don't really think that's likely. In fact, it's probably stupid to try.
Pumps. The limbs obey.
Okay, we need a kill here. I should have point blanked. God damn it. Point blank might have killed him. We did it! We're not afflicted. Okay, that's actually pretty solid. Ooh, big bonus damage versus marked target. That item real good. We definitely want that.
Such a burden of finery risks.
That's
life
really
and
good.
limb.
Although it does have lower damage in aggregate. I don't know what those mysterious scales do, so I want them. I don't really care in this case about the gold. The flash powder is pointless. I guess we'll take the crests. Well, we have a problem. But it is a problem we may have at least a temporary solution for. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take these off of you and give them to the man-at-arms. We need an inventory slot. We got to dump something on the floor. You just... Okay, torches, I'm sorry, you got to go. So we're going to take the surgical gloves off of you. We're going to take the hero's ring. We're going to put those on you. Then we're going to swap the hero's ring over to you, because almost certainly you are going to have a freak out before the end of the dungeon, and there's basically nothing we're going to be able to do to stop it. We might be able to get you some tiny measure of stress relief by having you disarm traps and getting very lucky. But basically, the first time you take an actual stress attack, you're done dealing. They're an expendable item that functions like her block ability, stopping all damage for a few hits. Okay. So they're a consumable. My problem with them as the... Like, if they're like the sway ability, is that they don't tend to stop the things you really want them to stop. Darius? No. Like, they don't stop stress. You've got craving. Where are you at? You just have regular Crimson Curse. They don't actually stop stress, though, which is a problem. Like, they don't stop the secondary effects of any on-hit abilities. They just stop damage. They don't actually stop hits. They stop damage. Grab this torch.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Also grab this torch. Don't have to burn that one. We've got space for it. We're still over 75 light, which is where we want to be. See, here's our problem. There's a lot of stress-causing units in this particular chunk of the dungeon.
A singular strike.
We put both of these guys in a hurt locker, and we're not going to be able to finish off either one of them before they get a go. That's my bad. What we should have done is targeted the little drummer boy from the beginning and just tried to double gangbang him. You know me, Chad. I'm always going for the double gangbang. Although, technically, can you have a one-man gangbang? I mean, I think gangbang sort of implies more than one. What a riposte, though. That was sort of beautiful. Give me the old retribution. No, see, that's how you get rent for the old gods. You come at my boy shows you what it means to be rent for the old gods. Then he point-blank shot you in the face. Pigman is dead. Jen Urso gets a kill. Stress relief, stress relief. Yeah!
Seize this momentum.
Something's got to go in the
Push
dirt
on
here.
till the task's end.
Holy water, I think, gives us a stress relief. Oh, we can use holy water on this. Wait, no, holy water doesn't go on the squidgy tentacle. Chat, what goes on a squidgy tentacle? A gangbang requires at least 3-to-1 penetration to penetrated ratio. Is that the scientific definition, chat? You know what? 1,200 gold is not really all that useful. We could trade Sapphire for... you know what? The hell with it. We need the... Okay, you know what? The keys going in the dirt. And I don't give a shit about the... Well, I do like dodge stones, but we don't have room. This should give us stress... No, we don't want holy water. Holy water is bad. Holy water have negative sign. Chad is lying to us with the eldritch altar. This has a negative indicator. This means it's bad. Oh, that means removes negative quirk. Well, who has one we want to get rid of? Probably Han Solo. Actually, none of Han Solo's are bad. He has bad healing skills, but he doesn't have any. Bad Gambler and No Cheat are actually complementary. No Cheat means he can't gamble when he is a bad gambler. That's actually good for us. We don't want to get rid of any of those because they're locked in and none of them are bad. Tuckered Out could go. Enlightened, don't really care. You also have Tuckered Out, but that's less relevant for you. I don't know. Kind of getting rid of Wield Phobe wouldn't suck. Let's do that. And instead we got rid of Hyromania. Well, can't win them all. Also, we need to not have Jen Urso be touching stuff. Her dad's here, and that usually helps keep her calm, but in this case, I think she's got like a performance anxiety kind of thing going. She'd be like, man, I can't screw up in front of Dad. He's right here. I haven't seen the man in years upon years. I gotta look good in front of my pops. So we get to skip 2 rooms in this dungeon. I'm thinking maybe we just skip these 2 room battles. Okay, hear me out, chat. We pop out here. We actually deliberately have Jen Urso touch this. Take the stress relief. Backtrack. Pop back into this room. Then we go up, over, and around. Skip the 2 room battles. And make our way down south. Post-stream, stream's gonna be, I mean, like I said earlier, chat, I'm open to suggestions. Astroneers, this is an idea I have no objections to. I like Astroneer, that game's really fun.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Emeralds, okay, drink the holy water, because I believe that gives you a, yeah, okay, so that gives you a stress resistance bonus, that's good. Rather than 575 gold, I'd actually rather have the emeralds. We might be able to stack those higher. Free torch. Burn that bad boy. We're still in radiant light. Our torches are actually holding up better than I expected. Is Realm Royale dead to you now? I mean, I don't know. Last week I felt like we had more fun playing Astroneer than Realm Royale. Not that Realm Royale isn't fun. I do still enjoy it, but the Battle Royale thing's kind of, I don't know, maybe it's lost its creaminess a little bit. We should not touch this. We don't have holy water. Let's leave it be. I don't know why I'm torching up in preparation for this room. We know it's empty. Creaminess. What's wrong with creaminess, Jed? What, you don't like yours creamy? I like mine to be creamy. Okay, let me ask you a question, chat. Okay, we're gonna explore the creaminess issue then. You guys are all giving me guff about saying it's lost its creaminess.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Yeah, I don't care about the supplies. I actually kind of want the crest more than I want some of these supplies. Like, I'm thinking about throwing that sapphire on the ground. In fact, I'm gonna get rid of those medicinal herbs in favor of that sapphire. Back to the creaminess, though. So you got a shot at let's say a delicious cheesecake, chat, and you have one that's crunchy, a crunchy cheesecake, or a creamy cheesecake. Which one are you gonna take?
Lifted and purpose is made clear.
I don't know about you, but I'm taking the creamy cheesecake. Like, I want the creamy one. Which do you like better, creamy peanut butter or chunky peanut butter? I mean, I think the choice is obvious. You want the creamy peanut butter. Not that chunky peanut butter is bad or that crunchy cheesecake is necessarily bad. It's just that the creamy varieties are so much better. Creamier is creamier. Maybe we go to the example and talk about actual cream itself. Would you rather that your thick, rich whipping cream have chunks in it, or would you rather it be nice and creamy? I don't want chunks in my cream. I want mine to be creamy. Yes, this is good. Please keep attacking the man who already has the Crimson Curse. And is also riposting.
A powerful blow.
That's perfect. Like, you couldn't have done that better. Although we did take 18 damage per turn worth of blight, which kind of sucks.
The ground quakes.
That's a lot of fucking blight. And we are out of anti-venom, I know for certain. Jen Ursa with a rare miss. So you gotta heal Porkins. Yeah, you should feel a little faint there, Porkins. It's gotta be the 18,000 gallons of poison that's coursing through your veins. You gotta guard my boy Han Solo. He doesn't have the Crimson Curse, and I don't want him to get it. And that's why we guarded him.
Well struck.
Nice shot, Porkins. Porkins is back there doing work. Go ahead and kill him. I was thinking we might be able to get a bonus heal off here, but
These nightmarish
Porkins is
creatures
craving
can
the
be
blood.
felled.
Just
They
drink it.
can be beaten.
Take the bloodlust, Porkins. I don't suppose we can... No, I was curious whether we could sell that straight out of our inventory. We can't. I'd like to take the portraits, but we don't really have... You know what? We can't even carry all these portraits if we take them. If we take them, we can't even carry all of them. Porkins, go hog wild. Get it? Hog wild, because, yeah, he's a fat guy. We got to be close to the end of this one. If we can, I'd like to get out of it without being forced to camp again. That would be ideal. Talking about a cookie cake, would you prefer a warm, crispy cookie cake or a warm, creamy cookie cake? I would actually take the creamy cookie cake. When it comes to cookies, I prefer my cookies be like soft. I don't like them when they're really well done and crunchy. I don't like crispy cookies actually at all. I prefer my cookies be creamier. Much like in Darkest Dungeon, there's an old quote from the Old Testament of the Perfidious Pete Bible, wherein it says, "Insomuch as thee shall take thine darkest dungeon, thou shalt also take thine cookies in that manner." Which means if you like your darkest dungeon creamy, you gotta like your cookies creamy too. This time we're gonna do this right and kill the drummer pig. Don't stab one of our own team, please. Oh, just, okay, stress relief. That is acceptable. Bonk this man.
A decisive pummeling.
We're riposting. Make with the stab and kill the drummer pig. You missed it, though, Urso! What the fuck was that? It's a good thing Padme was there to clean up your fucking mess. If he doesn't do the farmstead, we gotta get a team that can kill the miller before I go. I'm not going into the farmstead until I can kill the miller. When we have a team that can kill the miller, which is what we're building towards here, this is actually the team I think I want to have try go and kill the miller. With the exception of we'll probably sub Jen Urso out for maybe someone who has stress relief.
Decimated.
I'm thinking Man-at-Arms, Highwayman, Vestal, Jester is what I want to roll with.
Impressive.
Although I gotta admit, the Shield Breaker is doing pretty solid work. I think this team could also be very good. They just have no means of stress relief. Sweet crit.
Remind yourself that overconfidence
stuff's going on the
is a
ground.
slow and insidious
You know,
killer.
we could use this food. Everything has already been eaten. Well, there's, sorry, Porkins. I know that was heartbreaking for you, buddy, but what are you gonna do? Porkins just sits down and breaks into tears. But the food is already gone. I'd use 2 Man-at-Arms? Nah. The damage on the high... I would actually probably use 2 highwaymen before I would use 2 man-at-arms, simply because the highwayman just has so much better damage on their hit back. Generoso hasn't let us down yet. She's so good. She's gone from like 94 stress down to 58 just by disarming traps. She's trapping her way to health. I really wanted to get some light here. Don't get the Crimson Curse. That's all I ask. No Crimson Curse. Get the light level up. We're gonna try and kill this man. You know what? I mean, we need to be bonking. Always be bonking. ABB chat. Always be bonking. Stab this man. Okay, we got him down. I'm just a little worried about our boy Han Solo, who's looking a little peaked back there. His health is getting reasonably low. We should probably toss him a big heal. I was really hoping for a little more output. Joke's on you. Generous already has a Crimson Curse. Oh, that's fine. Come at her with that shit. She doesn't care. I mean, she's running out of health really fast, which is bad, but... really didn't need that, either. Guard Han Solo.
The blood quickens.
That's the kind of shot we needed right there. Also, additional stress relief, which is nice. Got our riposte working. We gotta go group heal here.
Wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Point blank. It's good. Solid damage. Don't hit one of our own team. Giving yourself stress relief is an acceptable compromise. Maybe Porkins has finally turned the corner. For a while, I was worried about the little guy.
A devastating blow.
Also, guarding the guy who's riposting, I know is suboptimal, but what are you gonna do?
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
So what happens if we feed Porkins more blood while he's already bloodlusted? We don't have room for the Baron's invitation. We should make room. Get rid of this. This is enough invitations for us to actually start working into the courtyard. If only you got EXP from the courtyard, I'd be more inclined to go.
The light, the promise of safety.
So we have one more room battle that we've got to do. Just burn that.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
I kind of want to hit these
Require
curios.
only the strength to follow it.
We could double up on the curios and make sure that we avoid whatever's in this hallway. Because, yeah, there's a hallway battle. You know what? We're going around. Nope. Okay, negative quirk time. Not for you, Solo. I really want to get rid of Wield Phobe. I also want to get rid of Tuckered Out. Probably Tuckered Out is worse. Jack Porkins now has no flaws except for, you know, potentially like a glandular issue that makes him not process not process bodily fats as well as he might like to. Porkins does have a sedentary job, though. Again, it's worth pointing out that he spends a lot of time sitting in the cockpit of that X-Wing. It's not exactly the healthiest lifestyle for the guy. If he just had a job where he could get up and move around a little more, I think Jack Porkins would be a lot healthier.
Could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
I want these portraits. Can't do anything with you. This is the last battle, last fight, last room, probably the last run of the
In
dungeon
Radiance,
too,
may we find victory.
Remember to burn scrolls, Pete? What do you put on Coral in the Cove to remove negative quirks? It's herbs, apparently, because, you know, we'll never forget. I know that I'm guarding the riposte, and I know that's suboptimal, chat. The reason I was doing it is because I don't want Han Solo to get the Crimson Curse. We have, like, 4 people with the Crimson Curse. That's too fucking many. We get too many more with the Crimson Curse, we're not going to be able to keep them all in blood. Nice shot, Jenner, so... Well, we killed the one we could kill, I guess. It's not the stress unit who's going to be the problem, but... You can push me, it doesn't matter. This crunching backhand will restore our order for us. Nope, we resisted it. Kill this woman.
Annihilated.
Yeah, you ain't moving shit now, are you? Hulking Swinotar sets up the riposte. We're going to go AoE heal. The Hulking Swinotar has got some pretty big attacks, a couple of which are area attacks. Let's throw guards at Jenner, so... just to give us more opportunities to trigger the riposte. Which did not trigger. I guess Trot Retreat doesn't do damage, so it doesn't qualify. Hulking Swinotar taking some damage. More AoE heals. At this point, we're just trying to farm crits, really. Little bonk action. Step in front of that, get guarded, son. Oh, the stun is not nice, though. That's dirty, Swinotar. That's a dirty trick. Why don't you enjoy some bleed for that? I'm paying you back. I was thinking about throwing a big heal, but the big heal only heals about twice as much as the little heal, and Jack Porkins, you know, he's a sturdy fella. He can take a shot or two. It did dick up our retribution rotation and guard, though. Little pimp slap for Padme. Alright. You know what? After making me sit through the love scenes in Clone Wars, maybe a Padme pimp slap is actually warranted. Maybe she deserves it. Okay, there's no maybe. She definitely deserved it. That's in the dungeon. We got all the loot we can get. So the question is, chat, if we camp again... We don't want to camp again. We're out of food. We're just getting the fuck out of here.
The twisting tunnels seem a little less
We also picked up the Ancestor's Vintage. 11. We actually got a ton of gold out of this, surprisingly. Considering all the gold we threw on the floor, we made out like bandits on this one. 18k and change. Most of that from the Crest Reward itself. Long missions suck, but man, do they... Oh, fuck me, though. Solo made it to champion. We did not want that to happen. He got exactly enough, too, by the way. Son of a bitch, Solo. We wanted everybody else to 4, but we needed you to stay at 4 also, so we could go fucking kill the Miller. Now we're screwed. And that fucking Han Solo. Why don't you just go give birth to a kid who's gonna go join the dark side or something?
Can remove the stains of such fearsome piety.
Cell cleaning, okay. Transept costs and cloister costs are both down. We don't really need any stress relief. Plus, the other part with Han Solo making that level is now Chewbacca has no friends. Also, Chewbacca has a bunch of, like, really bad... we should get Chewie in for some, like, fixing. Chewie needs some doctoring. Get rid of lethargy. That sucks. Hopefully, it'll also ditch those vampiric spirits. Salty. But, hey, we got Jack Porkins to resolve rank 4. Jen Erso's coming along nicely. We're very close to it, with the exception of fucking Solo, to a team that can kill the Miller. We need to get Max Rebo a level. We're probably going to need to level up Dash Rendar now as well. I'm not happy about that, but we're probably also going to have to end up the stream here. I'm looking at the old clock on the wall. Clock on the wall says, she's time to go. We maybe have overstayed our welcome. And hey, how many people did we lose this stream? Like only one person? That's pretty solid performance for us. Usually we lose like a dozen. I think what? We got one person who got killed by the Collector, right? Yeah, Princess Leia bled out fighting the Collector, which was complete and total bullshit.